Welcome lads and let's welcome back to the KingMagna channel, where today I just want to do a quick video before we get, on to more of it, because I'm sick right now, and I actually have recorded this video already as well, but unfortunately the video deleted, my whole thing just froze, and I look like shit right now. So we're just going to do an audio only video, just because I just can't be bothered to have a webcam on and just sort that all out, so we're just going to get straight into it. Billie Eilish, right? So we say some very silly things online, okay? Seriously, this is a fucking record, someone's got a chainsaw outside. Everything's going wrong, okay? Nothing's going right. Really? Oh my god. I can't have anything. I can't. You done? So Billie Eilish was recently on Variety magazine. I believe she did an interview and then it was turned into a magazine excerpt. And basically she's just denying that men have been body shamed and that men have faced scrutiny for their bodies, which is just completely untrue. I'm going to read you the exact thing that she said in the article. She's fired up now, launched into an old-fashioned rant. Nobody ever says a thing about men's bodies, she says. If you're muscular, cool. If you're not, cool. If you're rail thin, cool. If you have a dad bod, cool. If you're pudgy, love it. Everybody's happy with it. You know why? Because girls are nice. Just remember that. Girls are nice, apparently. Apparently every single girl in the world is just amazing. They don't give a because we see people for who they are, okay? That's just not true. I'm just going to say it now. She's capping. She's just lying. That's just not true whatsoever. This isn't me trying to go into an incel rant about how all women hate men, but this just isn't true right there. Women are just like everyone else. They speak like everyone else. They have insulting thoughts like everyone else. They say nasty things. Men are just as bad, but I think we should group women as amazing and men as the problem. Especially with this, where I think this is just wrong. I think most men probably aren't super mean about looks. There's definitely a standard that a lot of women say they have to live up to, where they have to be a certain level of attractiveness, and that's why the makeup industry is so high, and all this is quite high. But men also have stuff like that, where men are always told you to go to the gym, or you're too short, or you're too fat. I don't know what she's on about. I actually genuinely don't know what she's on about. I feel like she's just waffling there, and this isn't me trying to be an incel going against Billie Eilish. I think she's fine. I don't mind her music. She's decent from everything I've seen, but this is just wrong. This is just unbelievably wrong. I'm a fat man, okay? I'm a fat, tall, everything. I'm wide, I'm long, it's everything, alright? I'm constantly having people talk about my body, not just men, but also women. And it's just it happens both ways. It's not like men are just really obsessed with every woman being a 10, and then if you're not a 10, they'll insult you. Most men really don't care, to be fair. I think men have such lower standards than women do. Because I think every guy's got a friend that's you look at them and you say, that's they're alright, they can do well. And then they'll settle with someone who's not as attractive. But I don't think that's a bad thing, at all. They probably just go after them for their personality, which is the way it should be. And this is also hypocritical from Billie Eilish as well, because there are so many examples of her questioning men's bodies. I'll play a couple clips now. I'm sourcing these myself, right? I can just remember off the top of my head. I'm going to list them before I even source them. Before we even get to the editing phase. She was on, what's the shoe one called? I know she went there. She went to the shoe one and just said, men who wear Vans have tiny dicks. And there was the other one where she went, she gave an ugly guy a chance and then it backfired us, man. She does it all the time. She's just as bad as everyone else.
You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world. I swear to God. Because they got a hot girl, they can be horrible. You're still ugly, though.
Never women's, because it's there's so much flat, low to the ground. That's why with the Vans, it's just small dick energy.
Yeah, I heard not a big fan of Vans.
I don't know what it is. I've tried. I see somebody with Vans, I'm oh, they got a small dick.
So, if you're really going to put a stance against, men being the problem, you probably shouldn't also be the problem. This is just double standards. She's just such a hypocrite. And I've got a little fun fact for you. Billie Eilish was homeschooled. So, if you're wondering why she just does not know what she's on about and she's completely waffling, that is why, okay? She was never in the school system. She never truly knows what it's like. And this video is kind of coming off as me, disliking Billie Eilish or having a problem with her. I think she's fine. I don't mind the music. When it's on, I'm okay, whatever. Outside of it, I know she's had a few, bad takes like this in the past, but normally she's fine. It's one every year, which isn't awful. And you can think what you want. As long as it's not hateful, think what you want. It doesn't bother me at all. I think it's very questionable the way she's worded it. I think the way she's worded it is definitely wrong. nobody ever says a thing about men's bodies. Ever. This has never happened, guys. She's never... This is a new thing, alright? No one's ever said it. If no one said it, you should make a market for it, because that means it's an underrated area. Pure and just utter waffle.
You give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he rules the world.
You give a depressed girl some auto-tune, she thinks she can sing. Yo, That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
Okay, it's going to be a short video from me today. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Every like I get is 5 minutes I get of my life to live longer, because I feel like I'm going to die. So if you did enjoy, do that, and I'll see you in another video.